Welcome to EG Hockey TV. You're joined by Richard Curtis and Alistair Clift on the mics. Get ready for some dubious chat at the rearranged home fixture for Reading Hockey Club versus East Grinstead, being held at East Grinstead due to a dubious pitch at Reading. Rich, give us your thoughts on the replay today.
Welcome, everybody. As Ali said, my name is Richard Curtis. We can have a long debate about the decision for the replay, which
I think we should.
Yeah, which the decision was given by England Hockey. Not sure on the justification for the decision of the replay, especially moving it from Reading to East Grinstead. However, here we are, Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. and rain is actually falling, contrary to popular belief. So probably no chance of a replay today due to the East Grinstead pitch being a really good one. But we're here and we're looking to bring a live game of hockey to you guys and looking to put the wrongs right from the last two games for East Grinstead. Ali, what are your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, this is a crucial game in the now lower six battle. So for those who don't know, the England Hockey Premier League is split at the halfway stage into top six and bottom six. Due to results yesterday, the top six has been decided, and both the teams here, East Grinstead and Reading, are in the bottom six in going into the new year. You carry your points through, and importantly, 7th and 8th position will end up in the sort of top 8 round robin group stages that can qualify for the finals. So all to play for still, to be honest, because it doesn't matter where you finish in the top 1 to 8, you can still win the England Hockey Championship. And I think both teams will be out there trying to do it. EG in a slightly better position at the moment on 9 points, with Reading on 3. But crucial games.
Yeah, absolutely correct, Ali. All to play for, especially in today's fixture. But obviously, as you said, going forward into second half of the season, teams carry their points, and 7 and 8 will go up into the top 8 to make 2 pools of 4 to then play against each other for the basic semi-finals playoff weekend. EG on 9 points, wins against Cardiff and Met, Nottingham, and a great result against Hampstead and Westminster. So looking to make it 3 more here to go on to 12. Reading, of course, season has probably not been as what they expected.
Stuttered, I'd say. Stuttered.
Yeah, and they're on 3 points in relegation zone with Nottingham, who are on 0. So all to play for from their perspective as well. They've put out
some team news. So for East Grinstead, the biggest news is that Rich Curtis and Alistair Clift on mics are out after some issues in Southgate. Cheers, Quan Brown. And you also have Ben Mackey out as well, which is largely to the faithful giving him too much stick at the last game. So we'll have none of him passing backwards for today. Starting for East Grinstead, or in the team for East Grinstead, they have Ollie Smart goal, Dan Faulkner, Max Lowry, Simon Faulkner, Mike Wood, and Ollie Clift, who replaces myself. I'm not really sure about that, to be honest. And then we've got Josh Gravestock, Sam Knight, Jack Webb, Trevor Delora, Isaac Farron, Archie Phillips, Matt Blood, who has been, to be honest, in my opinion, sensational this year, Tom Myers, and Jane Smith, who is looking to get his first EG goal after his absolute scorcher against Reading was chalked off due to the dubious replay.
For Reading, the lineup is as follows. Starting in goals, Chris Wyver. At the back, we have Charlie Ellison, Joan Pereira, Lewis Fraser, Gregor Hearn, Ethan Chapman, Will Holderness, Ben Hooper, Matt Richards, George Fletch, and up top we have Tom Minnow. On the bench, we have Toby Hewu, Nick Catlin, controversially, Morty Neve, Dan Cox, and Harry Grinner.
Yeah, there's two players that I pick out there in that team is obviously Nick Catlin of EG alumni or alumnus. Great player on the ball, very silky hands, and very good at the indoor last year. And then I'd also pick out Matt Richards, lightning fast, ex-England junior player, very, very good player. So I think he's one to watch as well. And I think Chris Wyver in goal, good keeper as well. So good, strong squads on both sides. Who'd be your one to watch for EG today?
Yeah, I mean, based on season performance, as you said, Matt Blood in the midfield, Archie Phillips as well. And then, of course, up front, the new guy, Trev Delora, will be hoping to bang some goals in today for East Grinstead. So, yeah, I mean, those are kind of the ones to watch for East Grinstead. And obviously, Ali, what are your thoughts, or how do you see the game playing out based on the 3 quarters that were played in the last game that was cancelled? Based on how Reading might set up, how East Grinstead might look to tweak a few tactical things based on what we saw.
Firstly, I'll jump in and quickly say a big congratulations and shout out to Trev Delora on South Africa's qualification for the Olympics. I think that was last week. They beat Namibia. Is that correct? Have I got that wrong?
Yeah, they beat Egypt.
Egypt, sorry.
2-1 in the finals. And yeah, Trev and the boys have qualified for 2024 Olympics in Paris. So well done to them.
Yeah, and then how's the game going to play out? Well, the last game, or 3 quarters of the fictitious game, played out in EG were 2-0 up with 75% of the game played. If it'd been a Pro League game, we would have got the result. And it was fair. To be fair, it was fairly even. I think Reading had a few more corners, but I'd say that overall EG were in a strong position in that game. Tactically wise, to be honest, I imagine both teams are going to stick to their guns due to how even it was, and so we'll see probably a mix of zonal setups from both teams, and I'm putting money on it being a 3-1 to EG.
Okay, nice prediction there. 3 points going the way of East Grinstead. Yeah, I must say, also not being biased, but just on the balance of play that we had.
But being biased.
In the last game and the way the squads are set up, we would say that East Grinstead has the upper hand in this game. But again, different day, different venue.
Better venue.
A lot of things can happen. It's all about, game management, how East Grinstead, manage the start of the game, going up early. They'll need to get a hold in the game early, going up 1 or 2 goals, shutting Reading out, and then taking it from there. The teams are finished their warm-ups, and they're lining up, getting ready to walk out for this game. And yeah, looking to push back relatively soon. A shout out to all of the spectators who have come down in this pretty gloomy weather. Not seen much of the EG faithful yet, but I'm sure they'll be down in a bit after their game yesterday away in Brighton and some good celebrations last night.
5-0 win.
5-0 win, yeah. So shout outs to the faithful and the East Grinstead men's second team. Teams are walking out now, preparing to shake hands, getting ready for the pushback.
Seeing a classic variation on the walkout here, rather than the straight walkout, we're doing the parallel walkout.
And we're having a minute's silence now.
And the teams are now shaking hands, or actually controversially not shaking hands. I think that shows the animosity from the last game there. So, starting team for EG, we have Ollie Smart in goal, the Faulkners at the back, centre backs. We've got Archie Phillips at right half. We've got Max Lowry at left half with Ollie Clift and Mike Wood coming on. Then we have in the midfield Matt Blood and Ross Stott. And we have Isaac Farrant and who is coming on, who's also in midfield? Jack Webb. And then we've also got Trev Delora and James Smith up front looking for goals. Reading team, not sure to be honest, but Catalan's not starting, so that's interesting.
Yeah, obviously just a shout out to everybody who's joining the live stream today. And obviously shout out to Simon Longhurst and his team for all the hard work behind the live streams. And his young son, he doesn't want, he prefers to be behind the screens. So shout out to them for all their efforts. And as of course, get following, subscribing the YouTube channel to be the most followed England Hockey Club YouTube channel in the country. As teams are preparing now, basically just setting up, we look to push back in probably around a minute.
Shout out to WCP Hockey, the sponsors of your injured player here, and James Smith as well. We want to see and Ross Stott. We want to see a nice backhand as well. To be honest, we'd love to hear your thoughts on the replay of the game. If you think that we should have followed the Pro League regulations, or if we should be here today, or if it should just be a quarter at Reading. Who knows?
2-0 up.
Throw in your comments there. We'd love to we'd love to hear them.
And
I'm sure England Hockey would as well. And we're off with 11 minutes 30 on the board because we're at the replay. Reading are making an interesting start, passing around the back, moving it right to left, up to left half, and we'll see what they've got at left half. Oh, and it's a good press by EG in the centre, forcing the ball backwards.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ali, Rowan Pereira is in this week but wasn't playing in the original game against us.
Interesting squad decisions.
So yeah, Rowan is in at centre back for Reading. So shout out to Rowan. And yeah, so just a bit of basic play build up from Reading. Turned over by a double turnover there as Reading counter.
And it's mocked up in the corner with Dan Faulkner on the ball, usually reliable.
Some say the third best Faulkner in the family.
Some say the second. Clearly not the first.
Depends who we ask. Max Lowry just slowing things down, moving the ball around the back, looking to just build up.
And as we said, both teams setting up a sort of zonal press. Looks like Reading are instigating a new press actually. This is different at least to what we looked at, although number 15 is still going walkabouts.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's almost like a zonal, playing a bit of man-to-man and zonal. Jack Webb, is on the ball. Trev Delora wins a free hit. Great work by Trev. Beautiful
skills there by Jack Webb, who scored his first EG goal yesterday and basically scored a second if the umpires had made the correct decision with the ball inside the D. Not that it really mattered in the grand scheme of things, but we all like a goal.
Yeah, shout out to Jack Webb on that first Prem goal yesterday. Really nice goal. So you can be proud of that. He's looking to basically follow that up today. Bang another 1 or 2 in for East Grinstead. As Reading turning the ball over, was probably a foot there on the sideline. So East Grinstead ball on a high transfer.
Faulkner to Faulkner. We'll be saying that a few times. And a big aerial into the corner. Oh, a little bit too long.
Too much gym work, I think.
Too much gym work from Cy Faulkner.
Second best Faulkner. But yeah, I mean, good idea throwing the ball into the T-point.
Oh, WC throwing in some points from the report that EG submitted. To be honest, that we are waiting for England Hockey's response to. No, fair play. England Hockey do have complete discretion to make any decision as they want.
Shout out to England Hockey there. Yeah, so I mean, game is a bit of just a bit of tick and tack, back and forward. No team really grabbing hold of it at the moment. Ball has been turned over a lot in the midfield at the moment, but Reading are countering on the sideline. And it looks to be sideline ball.
Good tracking back there by Archie Phillips, who's making another appearance at right half there, which is unusual for him. And the ball goes off the back line, 16. Good defending there from Archie, and it's now the Faulkner setting up at centre back, out to Max Lowry at left half, and decent control onto left foot and buys himself some time.
So yeah, let's also get the guys and girls who are watching, let's get the likes going as well. So let's just hit the like button, very simple, it takes 1 second of your time. You can show your support for the platform. Archie Phillips unfortunately kicks the ball, so we have a
nice bit of skill to beat Matt Richards, who is insanely quick at the start, but just a little bit too far.
Oh, we see Nick Catlin's made an appearance, wearing a surname Warren on the back of his Reading shirt. I'm not sure if they had the budget for a shirt for him.
That's pretty budget, isn't it? The Nick Catlin, 3-time Olympian or 2-time Olympian, is wearing Warren's shirt. Whoever Warren is.
We might have a word with him after that. Maybe it's a blood replacement.
Good save from Ollie Smart, but it's snuck in there. I'm not the lad in the headband looks like he scored. So the score is 2-1 to East Grinstead with 7 minutes to play.
Wow, I mean, it's 1-0 on the replay. So in the replay at East Grinstead, about 3 minutes gone, Reading go 1-0 up. So ball thrown into the circle, trapped by a Reading player, first shot on target.
But it's still a lot of time to play, and
loads of time to play, and both these teams aren't necessarily high scoring teams, and there's plenty of time to play and plenty of goals to score. So Reading deep in their half, passing it around the back, slapped out to left half, heavy touch there, and nearly picked up, dubiously whether it was high or not. Passing it back round, and spring press there from 26. Almost a bit of a panic there, to be honest. The right half is now being pressed. Just being delivered chairs by my commentator. Nice rolling. Oh, that was an absolutely fantastic move down the right-hand side.
There, I think that probably should have been mocked up on our post by an East Grinstead player, but electrics of play between James Smith and Trev Delora. And just unfortunate that we couldn't get anything into the back of the net. Reading's tail up now, countering against 3-3 at the back.
And that feels like a key moment in the game there. A big missed chance, and Reading have counter-attacked quickly with a roll down the left side and pass across the goal with a tap in there.
Yeah, I mean, not an ideal first performance against Grinstead. Probably still
hangover from yesterday's game. However, we need to be professional and put the start behind us. As we said, a lot of time in the games left. It's just interesting how, now playing in the replay, we found ourselves 2-0 down after being 2 up in the first fixture. But, we've got to put that to bed and get ourselves back into the game. With the next goals for the game is a key one for either team. If Reading go 3 up, if EG find themselves a bit of a mountain to climb.
We're up to a massive 62 current viewers with the only 4 likes. If we could get a couple more likes, that would be absolutely fantastic. Max passes to Woody and ball into the right to Sam, and a good tackle on the reverse stick there by the Reading player using a Y1 stick, not as good as WCP.
Also, feel free to comment any questions about any players that you want some inside information to, that we might have to that information, and we can feed that information back to you guys watching the live stream, just some interesting information. Great ball played through to Reading forwards on the 25. Ball in. Free hit outside, not sure what that was for.
Good pick by Archie Phillips though in the centre D there. Reading with their tails up. EG going to have to ride this out. Great tackle by Tom Tyres. And time to counter for EG. Amount of blood on the ball. Passes out to Sam Knight. Recycles to Trev Delora. And Josh Gravestock, who has absolutely lightning hands when he wants to. Scored one of the most key goals this season for East Grinstead against Hampstead and Westminster in the possibly the biggest upset of the league so far. So we'll keep that in mind as EG are at the moment 2-0 down, but plenty to play for.
And if the Delores are watching back in South Africa, it would be nice to hear you guys commenting. We always see you guys commenting on the previous live streams, so it would be good to know that you guys are watching and watching Trev tear it up in the England Premier League. So basically, Ali, how do you think?
Lovely shot there from Matt Blood, just quickly to Jack Webb, who has been absolutely on fire. There was an elbow there, and we go quickly from Jack Webb, who's been playing really nicely. Great ball into the D. Sam Knight plays, and that's off the back for a long corner. Good play there from EG. They're definitely threatening. I'd say Reading have been flattered by their conversion rate. 3 entries, 2 goals. And it's a goal for EG. I think it's an own goal, in fact, as the ball was put in. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a game on our hands.
Yes.
3 goals in the first quarter. This is going to be electric.
Bit of an interesting one because the ball was deflected by Sam Knight, but played vertically up, and it looked as if almost the Reading defender turned it in, going the opposite way. He should be clearing the ball. So interesting one there.
I'm going to give that own goal to Nick Catlin there. I think that was him just reliving his EG.
I think he has the wrong name on the back of his shirt, so probably a bit of confusion which way he's playing there. But nevertheless, 2-1 with a few minutes to go in the final quarter. The first quarter, sorry. Not final. I mean, we would say final.
It probably is the final, given the replay.
So on the balance of scores, it's currently 3-2, if you look at it that way. But 2-1.
I think the pressure could be getting to Reading. I know they're 2-1 up, but that was a missed pass from a centre back there in high transfer. Just nerves creeping in potentially after there. I'd say fair play, good start.
So looking at the way East Grinstead is set up and are playing at the moment, how would you, at quarter time, what would you be saying in the team talk? What kind of tactical changes would you be making now seeing the way that Reading is played and set up in this first quarter, Ali?
I'd say outlet, trusting the process. It's going well so far. Defensively wise, I think there's been a couple of easy connections as Reading break here. And it's a good pass forward, but a big missed touch by 9 there, who'll be regretting that.
He makes a good diving pick with Sam Knight. Decent pass in the long corner there as well. So yeah, good outlet, but I defensively just need to tidy on that. We're up to 11 likes. That is absolutely fantastic news. I think, given the 67 viewers now, that up from 62, I think possibly push that to 20 likes. So if you can get to 20 likes, that would be fantastic.
So high transfer by East Grinstead here. Ball played in Sam Knight. Great defensive touch. Given a 16. Not sure on the physics behind that, but anyway, 16 to me.
You talk about physics, Rich. Could you give me your background in that field? Just intrigued. What gives you the right to comment on that?
Yeah, you know, it's just 30 years of experience and you have general knowledge as well, which sometimes actually physics requires a bit of knowledge of.
Which clearly makes you a physics PhD student.
Yeah.
Lovely hands by Archie Phillips there. Beautiful at right half. And then, unfortunately, wins a foul, and EG go into high transfer there. So EG set up high transfer. Archie Phillips to Faulkner, to Mike Wood on the left-hand side, and Jack Webb takes the ball. Nice skills, beautiful skills to be honest. Good tackle though from the covering sweeper. And Reading break, but tactical foul there by Simon Faulkner.
So, Ali, as a very intelligent, qualified lawyer, how does kind of being the professional hockey player fit in with your everyday life and using those kind of skills in the field of law?
Quite frankly, it doesn't, to be honest. But
so even questioning umpires and bringing laws into the game doesn't really work.
I tend to leave the questioning of the umpires to the Faulkners because they do that quite a lot, to be fair, as everybody in the England Hockey Men's Premier League will know. And that's a ball. Good scramble attack from Reading, but nicely or luckily will go nicely defended by EG to win the foul there. We have Matt Blood coming off and Oliver Cliff coming on. This is things we love to see.
I mean, I would probably say it looked like Ali,
a bit skinnier, a bit faster, a bit quicker. All that.
Ali comes back in the team after being away on holiday and obviously stepping in for the first best Clift. I don't know, talk us about, do you think you or your father, Ali?
I think it's quite clearly my father.
Okay.
So
props to Mr. Clift.
Props to Mr. Clift, who is a ex-EG player. Won the indoor, I think, twice for East Grinstead. Not sure he ever put his left hand on the floor, but...
was that when you could still reverse the shoot a goal in indoor, or...?
I think he used to be able to catch it or something like that. That's what Richard Organ used to say to me.
So yeah, talking a bit about indoor, what do you think of the change by England Hockey to move the game, it's the sixth tournament from its classic London base to Derby now? Derby.
The classic South African pronunciation of Derby there.
Yeah.
EG with the ball. Josh Gravestock wins a sideline there. The move to Derby. I don't mind the move to Derby itself. I'd say if you're going to a smaller venue, I would push for a Saturday fixture for the fun, the drinks. Just make it a bit more of an event rather than Sunday where everybody's preparing for work on Monday, because that's never ideal. So
a smaller venue, just makes the faithful sound a lot louder.
Exactly, it makes the faithful sound a lot louder. So it's there. Oh, Archie Phillips on the right, lovely skill. Oh, interesting foot there, I would argue, potentially.
So less than a minute to play in the first quarter, as East Grinstead look to Jack Webb on the board in the circle. Oh, save by Chris Wyvern, the goal. Good shot by Jack Webb. East Grinstead will be looking to upgrade here to a corner or a goal coming into the conclusion of the first quarter.
If you haven't noticed from the live stream, the rain is coming down and the EG pitch is faring well, unlike Reading.
Great ball in there by East Grinstead. Picked up nicely by Reading as they counter now down the right-hand touchline.
This is Matt Richards, who I said was quite quick, but there is Ollie Cliff matching him toe-for-toe. Great tackle and well defended.
And that's quarter time. So at the close of the first quarter, it's 2-1 to Reading in the replay fixture here at East Grinstead. and we'll be back with you guys very soon.
So I think that makes it 3-1 and the game over. Oh, wait.
Teams back out after that brief 1 minute intermission there. Some tactics being chucked in, some slight adjustments. I think we got a shout out to Ali from WCP Hockey.
Big up. Best sticks in the game. Look at all the good players. Ashley Jackson, Ali Clift, James Gould, all in the same tier, all playing with WCP. Nick Catlin on the ball here as we start the second quarter, and a good rob with the EG press working well there. Matt Richards mopped up there by Isaac Farron, who has made an electric start, to be honest, to his EG career, and is doing fantastically well, along with all the other Nottingham alumni, which we are always glad to see and will be looking to add to as we go into the new year. Max Lowry passes down Faulkner. Lovely first time pass down Faulkner at the unusual position of right half. And that ball was potentially deliberately over the back line. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Ross Stott shakes up the big hit, plays the big hit in, and it goes for another long corner.
So Ali, for those of you who may not know, you're also a Nottingham alumni as well.
I am, and so is my dad as well. There's a bit of a trend,
And
to
your
be
brother?
honest. No, he went to Liverpool.
So he's the odd one out. Okay.
Yes, yeah. He is the odd one out. But he had a good time. He went to Bowden. Shout out Bowden Hockey Club.
What did he study there?
He studied psychology and is now studying sports psychology. So he's looking to use his mumbo jumbo on the team to help the team out.
Half time you can give some quality advice to the team.
Potentially. I'm not sure my brother could ever give quality advice.
So Simon in the corner with the ball.
I'd say Simon Faulkner thrives in these situations as an indoor hockey player.
A bit of indoor, that is. Talking about indoor, so indoor is prep should be getting underway relatively soon for most I say clubs across England hockey, Prem clubs, with the structure being pretty much the same as last year. So the 2 weekends in January and then the finals at the end of Jan. So East Grinstead obviously looking to make another appearance at the Super Sixes finals in Derby, however you pronounce. Trey with the ball, and is out for a long corner. So positive play by East Grinstead.
I must say, Max Lowry has a absolutely brilliant chuck on him that genuinely threatens teams, which is something that EG haven't had for a while. So great to see it used. Oh, we're up to 92 current viewers, which I can only say is because of the high quality hockey and the good quality commentary. It'd be great to see that go to 100. So tell your friends, family, neighbours, dogs, anybody who might be interested in some sort of sport to put on the live stream. EG play a threatening ball into the D. Reading mop up, but they're under pressure, and Treadlaw slips, pitch getting slippy, but not waterlogged. So that's a good sign.
I think just on a tactical point, East Grinstead might need to look at adjusting, their high transfer in the way that because they're trying to enter almost directly through Route 1 into goal. Had a success on 1 or 2 occasions, but maybe just need to look at a bit more build-up and transfer, moving the Reading press a bit more before they look to enter the circle. Ooh. Bit of a stick tackle there by Ross.
Matt Richards, who I shouted out before, using his skills on the halfway line. Interesting position of the free hit there, given that the free hit was 1 on the halfway line. But
do you think Ross will need to change his WCP after that stick tackle, or?
No. High quality carbon in the WCP sticks. So no issues.
Oh,
and that is an outrageous tackle,
is,
and I wouldn't be surprised to see a card being shown. But the umpires are shaking their heads. The one 70 yards away is shaking his head. Not sure quite how he can get a view there. But up to 94 viewers. Keep telling your friends, aunties, uncles, lost cousins to join. Ollie Clift on the ball. Great pass in to Jack Webb. Ball in. Oh, threatening, and Reading take the ball and chuck it out, and almost off the back line, but it's just to the sideline in the corner.
Shout out to Talon Delora, as always, the faithful supporter of the live stream, jumping on, supporting East Grinstead and her and their family member, Trevor Delora. Long corner for East Grinstead. So a lot more attacking possession for East Grinstead in this quarter.
Concerted period of pressure, to be honest. It reminds me of the game that was not a game, to be honest. Good touch there. I'll give him that by Matt Richards, who is pretty electric.
Counter-attack.
Matt Richards with the ball on the right, plays the ball back to Nick Catlin, who tries to make a pass but gets tackled. Fantastic tackle by the Faulkners, doubling up. But double turnover, which is always dangerous. Into the D, and looks like a shot. Oh, but it's a clear back stick. And some would say a bottle job, but we'll leave it at that. $100 viewers. We are up to the big 100. That is great to see.
Shout out to everyone who's on a Sunday, 4:30 p.m. tuning into some hockey, good quality hockey and live stream.
Faulkner, big slap into Trev Delora, touch into the D, almost a mistrap from the Reading player. They're now playing it from right to left out on a counter-attack, which it does look like the Reading team have practiced. That's a nice bit of skill, but broken up as well brilliantly, to be honest. I'm a big fan of the breakdown in the middle of the pitch. So Reading set themselves up in high transfer.
Was that what happened with your hand yesterday?
No, that was just Quan Brown drag flicking it through me. Still waiting for the apology.
Quan Brown, let us know.
EG taking it out. Simon Faulkner going into indoor mode, as we spoke about earlier. Headbound there, and Simon Faulkner wins as usual when it comes to indoor.
Yeah, so those who may not know, Simon Faulkner played a couple of seasons of indoor hockey in Germany. So really honed the skills and craftsmanship of indoor in Germany. Now playing obviously for East Grinstead indoor. East Grinstead will be looking to kick on in their indoor campaign, having made finals and semi-finals 2 years ago and the semi-finals last year.
And what a semi-final that was last year.
Yeah. So yeah, looking to add some silverware to their indoor cabinet as a very, very successful, if not one of the most successful indoor hockey clubs.
We've got a bit of confusion with the umpires here. One pointing right, one pointing left, but it's given a Reading ball, and they will take a sort of 16, although there's 2 balls on the pitch. Killing a bit of time early. Are they potentially time wasting in the second quarter? Who knows? Good slap forward, but Dan Faulkner mops up, and there's Archie, who has the whole right-hand side to play. Isaac, lovely pass forward. Matt Blood on the ball, controlling the tempo. Rich over to the left, not Rich, Max over to the left to Sai to Max, Max to Dan, and they're just playing around the back here. East Grinstead walking it forward. Max plays a nice pass to, I think that's Archie Phillips, who's retaken his role at right half. Threatening ball in from Archie Phillips. Ooh! And now Reading look to counter again with Rostock tracking back. This looks like it could be a well-managed, great tackle from Simon Faulkner coming over, but the umpire probably makes the right decision given everybody's reactions, as much as I don't like to say it. Warren on the ball here, number 46.
Hashtag Nick Catlin.
Plays a injection out backwards over to the centre-back who plays left and into the middle. Heavy touch and Trevor's almost all over it. And here's a big press over to Warren again on the ball, who slaps it rather than dribbling it, which is unusual. And it doesn't pay off for him, to be honest.
Yeah, so again, 2-1 with 8 minutes to go in this second quarter. East Grinstead have been on top in this quarter. Obviously want to make possession kind of convert it into a goal, or at least short corners. There's a long ball slapped into the corner for Tom Tyers. Unfortunately, Tom doesn't get there. So Reading 16, Johan Pereira on the ball. 2 balls on the pitch. Probably some time wasting as well.
I think that was the umpire having a go at the ball boys and girls, which is a dubious, dubious point of view.
Yeah, shout out to the ball boys and girls who are down here in the rain for this replay fixture, putting in all the hard work. We really appreciate them. And without them, it would be a bit of a different game, having to go and collect that ball around the field.
I'd also shout out the, as much as we've been slandering the pitch, and we'll continue to slander the pitch at Reading Hockey Club, shout out to Reading Hockey Club and Southgate yesterday, who are proper hockey clubs with the clubhouse next to the pitch.
Not at a school.
Not at a school, which is always great to see. A slip there at the back, nervy times. So yeah, no, always good to see good actual clubs playing hockey in the Premier League. So yeah, shout out to everybody in that sense. Surbiton, another one who actually, as much as they're a local rival-ish to EG Clubhouse as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Oxted though. You know, that Surrey kind of derby.
OGs.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to speak about OGs really.
Great decision from the umpire. That is how you play it.
Oh!
That is less of a good decision from the umpire.
Okay, so a bit of spice happening there.
Ball out to Mike Wood, into Blood, who is dictating the tempo of this game, I would say. Woody back to Max and EG in their back 5. And it goes out to Archie Phillips, who plays a nice ball down the line. Lovely back 5 play, to be honest. EG have definitely settled into the second quarter, although that's a good pick from the Reading player outside his left foot.
Yeah, much better high transfer from East Grinstead. As I said, it tweaks something from just playing a route 1 in. So as you can see there, you know, moving the press around, finding the spaces, but a great pick by Reading as they move now with the great attack down the sideline. 3v3 at the back, broken down by Dan Faulkner again, so really good there from East Grinstead.
I think that was actually 11 players on the 12 players on the pitch outfield, but they managed to get away with it. We for some reason got a weird delay, and it's not because of the rain. Which is still coming down, and the drainage is working fantastically. Great pick by Sam Knight. Good pressure, and but Reading retain the ball as it goes outfield. Jack Webb in good position there, defending number 7, and 26 plays it round the back to the Reading lad, who has a big push pass, I would say. Fair play to him. And it's now out on the left-hand side for Reading, who are enjoying a brief period of possession, which they don't usually have. Dangerous pass to Nick Catlin, but great tackle by Dan Faulkner. Interesting umpire decision. And that's hit the post. They took a free hit quickly, which they didn't allow EG to take a second ago. Not that I'm bitter about that one. But no harm from it, just about. Sam Knight puts his pressure on number 7, who I think is wearing a headband. No headband? Don't know. Broke haircut. 26 on the ball for Reading. Plays the ball forward with a deflection. Sam Knight plays the ball and wins the free hit, and EG get a bit of control over the game.
By Grinstead in that phase of attack from Reading. As we wind down 3 minutes 24 on the clock to half time.
Like a long quarter, hasn't it?
Yeah, bit of delays, some interesting plays, but very much back and forth. So
Pints and Cocodam all running out, to be honest, I think. Almost a good bit of skill from Mike Wood, but just doesn't quite beat the player. And Reading are on the ball with a little aerial down the sideline, but a mistrap, and EG regain the ball. Feels a bit like a bit of end of quarter itis here, not quite sticking through the team. Good push pass from Max Lowry into Isaac Farron. Nice skill, beautiful skill. He loves that skill. And driving around the outside. Oh, still on the pitch. And I'm not sure quite what they've given there. It's a foul, but... And a foul again to East Grinstead. Yeah, still confused by the decisions, but we'll take them. Blood retains the ball, out to Max Lowry. Chuck over to left half to Mike Wood, who takes the ball and passes it back out to Dan Faulkner, and EG are back into high transfer.
Good pace and high transfer. Just need to move that Reading defence around, get one more good attack and upgrade.
Out to Mike Wood in the corner, who plays the ball in. Dangerous ball, great pick by Jack Webb, but great defending. Fair play to Nick Catlin. He has been to 2 Olympics. So, sorry, Warren. Good defending there from Warren, who hasn't been to 2 Olympics. And EG retain the ball with Archie Phillips, and it's back into high transfer again. So it looks like Reading are just trying to ride out this quarter to maintain their 2-1 lead.
Not sure about that decision of a shield. We got a different blow in the game yesterday against Southgate.
Wasn't that on you?
Yeah, just as I'm the goalkeeper, can't be a shield from the attacker.
Savage, old school bit of play from the Reading centre back versus the 18-year-old Jack Webb. We like to see it, but we don't love to see it because it's against EG. Decent selection, and it's the press works for EG there, and they're driving down the sidelines. And it looks like Guinness or hot chocolate. I can't work out the 2 that had been delivered. Coffee has been delivered. And Reading are counter-attacking. A great pick. To be honest, trademark pick by Max Lowry with his reverse stick there. Nice play.
Yeah, a bit of back and forth in this quarter, the last 2 minutes.
Lovely skill by Isaac Farron, who takes it quickly, and he's into the D. Great skill, great taken early, and somehow given us a short corner, long corner. Who 16. The hell knows? Wasn't signalled for a 16, but has turned out to be a 16. Great pick again. The EG press is certainly unsettling the left half. So we are at 2-1 to Reading, so 3-2 overall in the aggregate game. And we'll meet you after half time.
Izzy's found a new gear this year and she's showing the academic results to prove it. We know the quiet hours she's put in.
Tom is thriving. He's really settled into his new boarding house, made great friends. I mean, he talks too much, but I imagine that comes as a little surprise to you.
Her hockey is impressive and the county call-up was completely deserved. She made us all very proud that day.
His success with the debating team has definitely boosted his confidence in the classroom as well.
But the most obvious
And the most important thing
is that she's very happy at Worth.
is that he is very happy at Worth.
So welcome back to the second half of this East Grinstead versus Reading replay down at EG. Score is 2-1 at halftime. Some tough team talks there in the halftime, so we're hoping for a good second half from the East Grinstead perspective. As the game gets underway, Trev Delora passes the ball back to Archie Phillips, out to down Faulkner. Faulkner to Faulkner at the back. Max Lowry. So a bit of transfer here by East Grinstead early on. And Dan Faulkner attacking down the right-hand side. Ball is recycled with Matt Blood. East Grinstead would like to probably step up the platform a bit here and be high transferring closer to goal. Archie Phillips receives the ball, cuts inside, and moves the ball back out for a transfer. Reading stepping out, trying to cut the two centre backs. As the ball is kept on the right hand side by East Grinstead, ball into James. So a good bit of retention of ball here from East Grinstead. We'll look to upgrade this, of course, to a corner or a penalty corner. Just a free hit on the outside. Trev Delora on the ball. A bad tackle there, stick check. Not 5, that's a corner. That is for East Grinstead to start the second half. Very clever play by Isaac Farrant, realizing that the Reading defender wasn't 5 on the free hit and running at goal, and the defender just took the option to break it down and give away a short corner. So as East Grinstead just get in the huddle, discuss the tactics. Ones to watch are obviously going to be Simon Faulkner on the left hand, Castle, and Max Lowry on the right hand, Castle. Actually, scratch that. It's a reverse order. So Max Lowry on the first, Castle. Simon Faulkner on the second. Trev Delora injecting as we wait for this ball to be injected. Ball is played in. Max Lowry flicks. Save. So a deflection off the first runner and then a save by Chris Wyver in the goal. So well dealt with by Reading. Not what East Grinstead would have wanted from that, but a corner nonetheless. Oh. Ball in Dan Faulkner, deflection. Ross starts past the actual near post of Chris Wyver, who watched that tentatively out, hoping that it didn't rustle the back of the net. So great start by East Grinstead. Winning that corner, a shot at goal, deflection at goal. So a bit of a slow start from Reading. But now they've got the ball inside East Grinstead half and are looking to now transfer around, ball into the guards, turning, playing forward. So good outlet by Reading, really good outlet. Ball to, and a good shot.
Blazed over
Though. If that was on the floor, Reading was on the far post there, but of course nothing comes of it from Reading perspective. So Ali, how do you see this second half playing out?
I think EG are really growing into the game, and so I think it could be a goal in this quarter for EG is what I'm predicting, and then a very tense fourth quarter. So we'll see if the rain brings a halt to that.
Yeah, I mean, rain's still falling, pitch doing well, playing well as well, you know, top class facilities here at East Grinstead. And
great pickup by James Smith. And dubious tackle.
Yeah, I'm not sure in that situation, you know, if that type of tackle should be upgraded. That hit on the outside, for a hit on the outside for Archie Phillips.
I think correct decision in that one. Frustrating ball, but Matt Blood will get there and passes that. Bumped into Andy Blood, ex-EG first team player who now plays at Horsham. Shout out to Andy. Once gave a absolute worldie of an assist to Simon Faulkner. against Hampstead and Westminster, who usually have a
Good record.
decent record against.
Oh, ball straight through two East Grinstead players there. Probably not expecting it to get through the first line, and then second line just not ready for it. Goes over the baseline. So positive signs from East Grinstead as ball's played to Nick Catlin. Kicks the ball.
Kicked the ball by Warren there.
Wrong spot.
Clearly not a double Olympian, given he was under no pressure. And it looks like there's some reprimands on the Reading bench. Danny Newcombe just shouting out some instructions in Welsh to his team there. Presumably not in Welsh. Because
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was Welsh, but
because I don't think he speaks Welsh. But we move.
it'll be interesting to see if he does. But counter attack. Breakdown by Matt Blood in the mid from the halfway line. It's a bit of a tactical breakdown there.
Always important to break down Matt Richards, as I mentioned, absolutely rapid. Good pass, and good pass by Nick Catlin as well, yeah. And a bit of an inside drag. Obviously went through the single system there with a left-right V-drag. Drive around the top of the 25. Good interception.
That was
Terrible
bad.
call.
Hand on the stick, that was.
East Grinstead, Reading out to the right. Good save by Ollie Smart. Pass to Simon Faulkner, who goes into indoor mode. Oh, no, not indoor mode with the reverse stick hit. And East Grinstead win the sideline and deal with that pressure particularly well. Blood to Faulkner. Faulkner to Archie Phillips, who I think is having a pretty good game at right half, to be honest. Stepping in well for myself. Almost filling the shoes. Great pick up by Sam Knight. Actually, really good pick up by Sam Knight, and plays it, recycles it out the back. Simon Faulkner drives forward.
Yeah, it's been a good...
marauding forward by Simon Faulkner. Plays it to Max Lowry. Down the left. And Blood into the D. Nervy touch. There were some shouts for a corner there. I'm not sure it was probably correct, but we'll go with the EG line, and that was definitely a corner.
So yeah, good step in by Archie Phillips today, playing at right half. He's not far in for him to be playing that position. That's contrary to the season where he's been playing. But yeah, he steps in well as a lively right half.
Ex-Bowden player, actually, as we were previously shouting out Bowden. Again, another club with a clubhouse and a good culture there.
Delora on the ball, great skills. Goes aerial with the 3D skills. Gets tackled out.
Umpires wanting to get into the game here, wanting to make it a bit more interesting, has decided to impose himself on the pitch.
Just probably a lot of chat going on.
Just deciding to chat to Reading players but not do anything, which is just pointless, but we'll keep going.
Lots of them
lifted dangerously.
Yeah. Good call.
And Trevor Delora on the ball, just inside the 5. Nice skills, but good tackle by Reading as well.
I think East Grinstead needed to kind of transfer that ball out and around, because there's been a few phases down there being turned over. So
great defence from Archie Phillips, but Reading win the ball because it was just slightly lifted into the body. Nice cross ball pass by Reading, out to midfielder with a Y1 stick, who rolls and passes back to, did you say Pereira? Yeah. Pereira, 26.
Johan
Pereira, lad with the ritual stick, passes forward, and number 19 passes forward, and a good foot by East Grinstead there.
Yeah, quality experience breakdown that was.
Viewership rising after a stock exchange dip, and we can see it's up to 100 and 109. Great counter-attack. Trevor Delora to Sam Knight. Sam Knight running after it. Will he slip it in? Great pass. Oh! We would like to see Tom Tyers get on his nose there, but good effort from everybody running forward there. Dangerous counter-attack. Something we don't see actually from East Grinstead that often.
Yeah.
Given the pace, is that We tend to play like Arsenal with the ball, nice set-up play, and maybe something we can build into our game.
Yeah, I think it was. It was an alright outcome, but I think obviously Sam Knight wouldn't be too pleased with kind of the mistrap on the counter that they enforced him to kind of play that ball in.
But great legs and good effort from all three forwards there getting forward. Left half shapes to aerial, doesn't aerial, classic. Pereira to the other centre back. Bobbly ball with big pressure on him, but he doesn't like that. Good pass though, well played by the Reading player. Forward, Mike Wood steps in. Great breakdown by Archie Phillips, who I think is having an excellent game. Nice roll from the Reading player as they drive into D, but a good tackle. And well defended by Archie Phillips again, and Josh Gravestock, who has lightning hands and lightning feet.
Well, they're on the counter. East Grinstead on the counter. Trev Delora with the ball. Support running through.
He's round the outside. Oh!
Great tackle. Great cover tackle.
Good hockey all round there.
The one thing we must mention is the faithful have livened up a bit. So we've got the horns going. Bit of chat from them. Archie Phillips breaks in, but unfortunately turns the ball over, and
that wasn't a foul, but we'll give it from the umpire. Fair play. Good. I'd say good defending from Reading, given the good drive in from Archie Phillips there. Reading playing through the zone, forward, Dan Faulkner. And that's probably a deserved card, to be honest.
Full discipline there. So Dan Faulkner goes and sits on the side for an unwanted rest. I think it was a green card, wasn't it?
Green card, 2 minutes.
2 minutes on the side.
For those who watch football more generally, that's something that football should definitely introduce more often. And 16 there for East Grinstead after some good defending. Simon Faulkner on the ball, known to get fewer cards than his brother, mainly because he keeps his mouth shut, and passes it out to, I can't see who that is, that's Ollie Clift. Good play by Ollie. Takes on the non-Olympian Warren D'Souza, maybe? I think actually Warren D'Souza is Olympian, so this is not Warren D'Souza.
A bit of chat from Ben Mackey on the side to the fourth official. I'm not sure if he's the manager or not today, but
into back five, transfer, high transfer for EG. Simon Faulkner plays to Matt Blood. Matt Blood waits on the ball, passes it to Mike Wood. Mike Wood quickly recycles it out, and EG set up the base. Drive it forward from Matt Blood, who is really dictating the tempo here, as he has done all season for East Grinstead. Ollie, nice simple pass down the line. And a tumble from Jack Webb. Some would say deliberate push, and Jack Webb looks to recycle the ball to Simon Faulkner, out to Matt Blood, who plays a dangerous ball into midfield. That's gone high, but
probably not above the knee. But questionable.
From an EG point of view, that's a short corner. From a normal point of view, probably not. Passing it inside out. Great press though from Sam Knight. Well played. And Mike Wood plays into Josh Gravestock, who definitely gets fouled. Josh Gravestock having a good game actually, I'd say.
He's coming after a bit of an injury niggle yesterday and today. So he's stepping in nicely today. Always get a solid performance from Gravestock.
Right, there's 122 of you watching this live stream, which is absolutely fantastic, but we're only on 12 likes. 16 likes. 16 likes. Can we, if we could get that to 20, maybe 25, quarter of a century,
Just takes 2 seconds to click that like button.
We can sort of raise the bat. James Smith on the ball to Dan Faulkner. Dan Faulkner rolls it out to Matt Blood, who's unusually found himself a left half. Plays a nice ball. I would argue that's delaying the play there from the Reading player. Not dissimilar to Dan Faulkner. Maybe not quite as obvious. By the way, EG are back up to the full complement of 11, having ridden out that 2 minute period. Ball in. All good defending.
Oh.
I must say Reading are doing quite well at shutting down that right-hand side de-entry.
So what do you think, Ali, that East Grinstead can kind of do to convert the possession into better opportunities and corners based on the way that Reading are playing?
I'd argue maybe some harder, stronger deliveries from that right that right-hand side. We've been getting good sort of entry into the D, but it's always under pressure, always pressurised. So coming from someone who doesn't deliver it hard into the D, I think they should deliver it hard into the D.
I mean, I think if we just look at the kind of basic stats on that, East Grinstead have had one corner, I think one shot a goal and an own goal. So they're getting the ball a lot of position into the circle of Reading's, the attacking circle, but just not kind of piecing together that final bit, which is obviously very important in the grand scheme of scoring goals, getting results in the game. So
great step from Simon Faulkner out to Isaac Farrant, who's driving forward with his one-on-stick orange glove, plays out to Jack Webb. Great pickup, to be honest, on the bobbling ball, and retains possession. Ball boys give the ball to Isaac Farrant, who I think is a bit of a mastermind at these quick free hits, to be honest. And then Matt Blood to Ollie Clift, plays it inside. Oh, bobble! Oh, good defending by Reading again on that right-hand side. I'd say maybe switch to the left-hand side. Throw something else in there. Great tackle from Dan Faulkner.
Oh.
Rubbish decision from the umpire. I'm fully happy to say that was
60
pants.
metres away.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he was 60 metres away. Good slap. The lad at the back there for Reading. I will say he dictates the tempo nicely. Matt Richards. Big shout from Ben Mackey there, saying to get in front for the forwards.
Is he assistant coach today? Is he manager? Or I'm not sure if that call was for the East Grinstead boys or not. But he's taking more of a managerial role today for Reading.
He's wearing the snood and keeping his eye slits small. It's like he wants to hide his identity.
Yeah, he's no stranger to East Grinstead, so we know he would love to still be at the club. Not sure why he left in the first place, but we'll have a conversation with him after that.
G, any danger of him coming back to the club if you're watching? I don't imagine you're watching, given that it's he's not playing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you're pretty happy that he's travelled down, given he's not playing. So with my girlfriend. Here we are entering the D.
Yeah,
and it's a corner for East Grinstead.
Isaac Farrant again.
Isaac's playing very well. The Nottingham contingent are doing nicely, and I think our time is quarter time, but we'll see what the umpires say.
There we go.
Okay,
great
one step ahead at East Grinstead Hockey Club here.
Live stream as always.
This is a big moment going into the final quarter. This is to make it 4-2 on aggregate.
So what do you call at this corner now? On the quarter time, 2-1 down. We've had a flick run down already from Max Lowry. So what do we kind of call in the situation?
If I was Reading listening in, I would call just a straight flick, to be honest. No, if I was there, I'd go for the spin, fake spin out to the right, but I don't think we do that.
So it doesn't look like Simon Faulkner is on. Is he on? Shift of Castle, Max Lowry's Castle. Stroke!
And that's a stroke!
That's a stroke, that is!
Woo, baby!
On the quarter time.
I'm not sure what they're inquiring about here, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty set.
It's going to be a discussion, though. It's going to be a discussion, but
I'm not sure this is going any other way.
Yeah, that's a stroke.
That's a stroke. Thank you very much.
So, now, who stepped up? It is
Simon Faulkner.
The legend, the man, the myth. A bit of complaints from Reading
from big man Warren is complaining on the pitch over there. Not very happy.
Okay, so where are we going, Ali? Where are you going for Simon Faulkner in this one?
I'm not sure I want to give it away.
Yeah,
not giving
away.
away.
I'm not sure it's going to affect. But,
Chris Wyver, good keeper against Simon
Faulkner.
Faulkner.
Against each other before, so they probably know as we wait. On the quarter time, East Grinstead make it 2-2 at the replay, and what is that? 4-2 on aggregate?
4-2 on aggregate, and to be honest, a huge moment, well deserved in that quarter. I think it was largely one-way traffic, to be honest. Seen by the fact that Ollie Smart's just swaggering up the pitch, having done absolutely nothing. So we're hoping for a similar fourth quarter. EG, to be honest, regressing that first quarter and digging themselves that hole, but they are digging themselves out.
Nonetheless. Good flick, good height by Simon Faulkner there. Very experienced, probably, not too many nerves on that one. But we'll take a short break and we'll be back in about 30 seconds. Get those comments and likes, questions coming in for us to answer in the fourth quarter. We've had comments, but we've also got a private message, a DM from Rob Laney. Huge in capital letters. Huge. And I think I agree. That was massive. Go on, Laney. All right. We'd love to see him down here today. He is unfortunately, but fortunately, teaching the next generation of bright minds and talents at Ardingly College. I think a sponsor of East Grinstead, or maybe an old sponsor. I'm looking around banners. If Laney could confirm or deny that rumour, that'd be great. Mr. Lane or Laney, just a great human being. A lot of swag in his old age. Outrageously good looking as well. It's just just a top geezer. So shout out to Lane. Shout out to KB Bespoke Kitchens for sponsoring the Ball Patrol here today at East Grinstead. All the sponsors make a valuable contribution, no matter how big or small. So shout out to everyone that's taken part in sponsorship of East Grinstead and this live stream. Bigger shout out to WCP. I don't know, is this like a private comment section for WCP? Or no, just. Oh, and we have the man, the myth, the legend, Joe Oddie. I must say, Joe, I can't really talk to you after the Luton-Liverpool draw. They lost to United. Manchester 1-0 yesterday. Okay, well, but they also did draw against Liverpool, so fair play, but that's poor as well. I don't know, we've been missing Joe. I mean, he's been... man management skills. Yeah, all of these aspects, video, man management. Now just found a new club in Luton. I mean, it's a bit appalling, but... shout out to him. Hope he's doing well. We wish him well, and we wish him back soon as well. We hope Luton stay in the Premier League. Into another bit of EG pressure. Oh, good tackle there by Reading in a dangerous position, to be fair. James Smith, though, the jump back king from the video session earlier. Great breakdown. Oh, and the umpires have changed the decision, and the Reading coach is furious. Mackie's disappeared, actually. Sure, maybe he's gone to do... It's a video analysis? Yeah, technical viewpoints there. Reading here in high transfer. Down the line to Nick Catlin. Nick Catlin, classic V-drag. And silky smooth. And backwards, though. Backwards from Warren. So Nick Catlin, V-drag, Warren backwards, I think is the message there. Yeah. Reading passing around the back. It's getting tense. 16 minutes to go. Good press by Archie Phillip. Reading into high transfer. Oh, interesting pickup, but knock inside to Nick Catlin. Oh, sorry, Warren backwards. And then pass into Nick Catlin, who mistraps, but somehow wins a corner. Bit of a fortuitous short corner win there. Fortuitous short corner. It'd be interesting to see what Reading do without the without Ben Mackey on the power push. I wouldn't say skills. Just a gentle flick. But we have to give props to a very long and committed EG career. Yeah. But it's still a power Doesn't push. Mean that, just a gentle flick off the top from Ben Mackey in the previous games. Two of them cleaned up and saved. So we'll see now what Reading go to. They have a few variations that we've seen. So it'll be interesting to see what formation we kind of run. I would say this is the classic EG kit situation here, of taking a
about 4 minutes and 50 seconds to put on the PCD kit. Shout out to all the Premier League teams who have experienced this.
Most time they're not, we'll end up saving them, so we take those 4 minutes and sit up.
Take those 4 minutes, and let's be honest, protection is paramount. As I can say with my broken hand here, Simon Longhurst, please can we get some left-hand gloves? That would be nice. Shout out Quan Brown again. Cheers.
So waiting for the injection here from Reading. Ball is out.
Well charged down, nice and high.
Great
That
running.
is super
Great
high,
running.
and we've got an injury on the pitch. Let's move the cameras. Thank you.
Who was that running first wave? Was that Archie?
James Smith. James Smith, always a committed runner, using that pink
Yeah, I mean,
WCP.
You could hear the sound of that contact.
That was
more fleshy
massively
than,
high.
Any form of protection.
They should have gone with the Mackie power push. That's what I say. Should have gone with the Mackie power push.
I'm not sure.
I think even Warren in number 46 admitted that was above the knee. Big up Warren, number 46.
Yeah, I think he needs to sort that out for the next game. You've got number 10 pants, number 46 shirt. A bit confusing for us.
His shirt's a bit big as well.
Yeah,
G-
well,
for-
Warren must have been a big lad.
For a man who prides himself on his gym program, shirt's a bit too large.
Shout out to James Smith, absolute legend, running that down. A flick with some pace behind it. Great running line. Wore that just above the knee. Got the blow, although somewhat late after the shot had taken place from the rebound.
Dan Faulkner, down the line. Lovely ball to Isaac Farron. Good turn inside. All good flat stick though. They are mopping up that right hand corner. But Warren mistraps the ball and is trying to make a tackle. And Catlin makes a tackle. Pass out to the right hand side. Reading driving down the right hand foot of Max Lowry. Great defending and broken up. So Reading will be in high transfer here.
No, it's the long corner.
No goal, long corner, and the umpires are conspiring here, I think.
I don't know,
Conspiring the
do
right
we have
word.
a replay that we can see? Oh, it's a short corner.
They've given the short
So-
corner.
so-
I
how does that work then?
I do think it's probably correct given that Archie.
Did you see what happened?
Archie Phillips is limping off.
Okay, I
think
didn't
it-
see what happened, but if it's off the body and in, then yes, no goal. So
It's
short corner.
definitely no goal.
Okay,
I think
so
it could be a
short
short corner though.
So a good spell of play from Reading here. I'm not sure if James
Is
is going to be very confident enough to run that line.
Is he up for it?
Is he up? I'm not sure he's on the bench. No.
No, I think
he's there. I think he's there. I think he's there.
He's back out.
Shout
there.
out to James, legend. Also, give him a follow on Instagram, sorting out his, supporting his Movember campaign.
Can I just say, we are up to 20 likes,
Nice.
127 viewers. This is massive.
I think 20 likes is more than people who view in person at OGs, no? When they have the crowd there. So, well done to all the
Well done to the viewers, given we've also got about 100 here.
Yeah, under the marquee.
Under the marquee with the bar.
Great addition.
With a
great
great addition.
for Grinstead.
Short corner here.
Let's focus now, waiting for the injection. James Smith is out, quick as he is.
Wide! And that is a massive bottle job.
Ben Mackey would not be proud to see that go wide of the post.
Ben Mackey's having a sit down in the dugout, despairing that he's not on the pitch. EG, bring the ball up. Matt Blood on the ball. Passes it back to Faulkner. Simon Faulkner.
Okay, so we've got about 11 minutes left, Ali. We're 2-2.
Huge.
A draw, okay. I mean, doesn't do both teams the best.
Any favours?
But a draw nonetheless, so we kind of,
Oh, no, it's not a draw. Sorry, it's 4-2 in aggregate.
Yeah, 4-2 on aggregate.
Great take, and Gravestock is off. Gravestock is off, passes to Isaac.
Farron.
Nottingham. Oh, missed trap. But also missed pass from Reading.
Okay, so East Grinstead, need to push here. Search for the winner. give us all 3 points to go 12 points on the table, which will carry through to the bottom 6 and then hopefully into the top 8.
Blood looks for the ball. Nice ball into Gravestock. Gravestock, lovely.
Great work.
Someone throws a stick in frustration because they're average. Passes it to Blood. Blood, nice
Overhead.
aerial to Trev. That is within
not
5
five.
yards.
He's
That
not
is a short
five.
corner, but we'll let the umpire off. Trev still on the ball, still just torturing the defence, still driving.
So multiple of errors there.
Blood in, big foot from Reading.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit annoying that rule, you know. That
Pass
five.
in, and that is a short
That's a stroke.
stroke. He's
Why
given a
is that
stroke. I'm not sure I saw it, but we will take the stroke every day of the week.
Okay, but let's break that down. Okay, so ball's played in.
Ball's played
Deflected
in,
by whom?
deflected by Reading player
Onto their heads.
onto Reading player. So
So
it was at
how-
least a short corner.
So,
But I think
stroke.
I think they've gone for a stroke for off the ball elbow from
Okay.
Reading player
Okay.
to an EG player.
Good spot, if you spotted that.
Oh no, I did not spot that. I saw the umpire signal
Okay,
elbow
okay.
to the face.
So Rory Britton nods in agreement there, the East Grinstead manager, the legend, shout out. Simon Faulkner.
Sinks a Guinness in 0.01
0.01
seconds.
So Simon Faulkner, are you going the same way again?
Interesting. And the comeback is on! The comeback is on! The miracle of East Grinstead Bull is on! Sorry, actually it's 5-2 on aggregate.
But we won't talk about that. So the pitch is still doing well.
Great question from the
So the question we had was
from
what?
the producer on the side. If it's a deliberate foul in the D,
Why is it not
deliberate
foul?
elbow, is it double jeopardy? Does double jeopardy exist in hockey?
I don't think you can
But also, double jeopardy doesn't exist for an intentional foul. Interesting scenes.
So let us know in the comment section.
Oh,
what
James Smith robs them in the D. That is also a deliberate foul, maybe. Questionably. Who knows?
Let's not push our luck too much. I mean, we've had that stroke given. So East Grinstead 7 minutes 50 in the game. Oh, that's a card. That is a 2
That was a deliberate foul, and nah. I'll let everybody else finish that off. And recycling now for East Grinstead. Simon Faulkner on the ball to Dan Faulkner. Out to Tom Tyres. Is that Archie or Tom Tyres? Archie. It is Archie. At right half. Nice pick up from the Reading player. I'll give him that. And it's gone out for a sideline. Reading will be pushing. I think this could lead to an interesting period of play with Reading pushing for the equaliser. An absolutely vital equaliser for them, to be honest. With East Grinstead potentially sitting in. But Tom Tyres springs the press, wing press, up the sideline. Gravy steals it. The press works fantastically. Gravy skills. Oh, outside. Nice play. And high transfer. I'm not actually sure what's going on here.
Okay, so Ali, you're Reading now. What kind of tactical change do you make in this game now? That's another card by Dan.
Yellow
Faulkner.
card.
Yellow card.
That is.
Well, intentional breakdown.
It's all
So it's kicking
spilling
off
over.
It's kicking off.
I'd argue a dive from the Reading player, but this is making it interesting with East Grinstead down to 10 for 5 minutes and Reading down to 10 for 2 minutes, or less than now. Umpires having a congregation discussion in the middle of the pitch. It's not like they're mic'd up and they could talk from further afield. They're discussing what to do, what happened, who knows. Shrugs.
So it's going to be
Oh,
probably now
bloody hell. They brought out a
a
red.
red card.
They brought out a red here, which I haven't seen for a long time.
So I think he said
What's quite
It's your first Premier League game. game and you've sent a person off with a red card.
What's quite depressing is that I'm on the red card regulations board, and so I will have to recuse myself from monitoring that one. So EG are now down to 10 for the last 6 minutes 25, 5 minutes.
Ali, the reasoning from what I might have heard was intention to do damage or harm or injury. So I think that was obviously by Dan. I didn't quite see the afters. But as it stands now, Dan Faulkner with the red card, so he'll take no longer part
This
in
is
this game.
very, very interesting, and it's going to get pretty heated in the last 5 to 6 minutes. We still have 139 viewers because it is that interesting.
Was that because of the card, or you jumped on? Have a look.
Just jumped on to have a look at the card.
Let us know from the last stream.
I would just like to remind everybody that Dan Faulkner has been given a red card, and he's still on the side of the pitch, which is not how the TD should be umpiring it. Dan should be removed from the pitch, but we'll let that go.
Benjamin Mackey's trying to
Benjamin Mackey's right in the
lane. Stay in your lane, please.
Ben, can you remind the TD that he's not
Supposed
correctly
to be there.
officiated the red card here? I've literally actually not seen a red card given in a Premier League game. This is iconic.
Yeah,
Iconic.
I mean, yeah, we have to also take the emotions out of it from the umpiring perspective. Not that we're justifying it, but if they have seen something that's deemed to be malicious.
No. And it will go to the red card committees and reviewed. See how long the suspension will be.
Also, I mean, it didn't help already that Dan already had a green card.
Yellow, actually. Yellow.
He had a green first.
Oh, did he?
So he
Oh.
already had a green card in this game.
Classic
And then
Daniel
it was
Faulkner.
5-minute yellow given.
Chance here for Reading. Bunt across. Great save. 16. What the hell happened?
It was a shot cross.
I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm not sure why we stopped play. The umpires come over to the TD bench. And, well, that's the TD's fault. And he's now... Is that... Ben Mackey, was that the... Was that you? Was that the umpires? Was that TD? Umpire, okay. Good to see the umpires on it. Ben Mackey agreeing with that one. EG on the ball, Max Lowry, big slap out. Great pickup by Isaac Farron. Round the corner, that's in the 25. Outrageous skill from Jack Webb. Ball to Sam Knight, into the D.
Corner?
Oh, unlucky, but Jack Webb, great skill. Pass it by Reading into the attacking third. Classic Max Lowry reverse stick pick. Love that. Good tackle by Reading, and it's into the attacking third. We have 3 minutes 50 seconds left. This is tight. This is dangerous. Nick Catlin goes for a slap. I don't think I've ever seen Nick Catlin slap the ball. Usually a dribbler.
Yeah. So I mean, as it stands, East Grinstead 3-2 up, 3 minutes 30 to go. East Grinstead down a player.
This is just so you know. Yeah, East Grinstead down a player are on 10.
For the rest of the
game. Reading are on 11. You'd almost argue, would Reading push?
The keeper
Keeper off. We got told to be quiet there by our co-producer over here. I'd actually quite like to see the keeper go off because I don't back them. That's a good bit of defence from Matt Blood.
That's a corner.
So the other one.
They disengaged umpire Davis.
No, we don't. No. I've got to be honest. That looked like it popped up. It could have been a short corner. Debatable either way. This is a big moment, to be honest. A big moment in everybody's season. Mackie is wearing the snood. Not sure why.
as I say, I'm not sure why he's roaming the bench, but we need to check what his authority is today on the bench. So yeah, Ali, as it is now obviously corner, we've run down 2. Well, so we've run down 1, and the second one has been flicked wide of the postman. So as EG here, what do you think of running? Bearing in mind there's been 2 straight flicks, 1 run down, 1
Is James Smith on the pitch?
can't tell. No, Sam Knight is running 1
Oh,
with Simon Faulkner posts. Ross
so
Stokes.
I would run a 1-2-1 classic.
Okay, so
down-
standard kind of arrowhead.
Standard arrowhead.
What are you saying about the heights? Higher, lower?
I'd actually argue higher. I don't think they have the tip-ins yet. Touch
Mhm.
wood. Touch wood. We'll see what goes on.
So time has been held. 2 minutes to go.
The co-producer thinks it's a
Slip.
slip left.
Slip to the right to Nick Catlin. I mean, Nick or William doesn't.
Nick
actually look-
Catlin on the right-hand
Nick's
side.
not really interested.
Warren over there,
oh.
number 46. He does look
He's taken
interested.
his guard.
He's taken his guard. The teams are preparing. Number 7 looks like he's just stretching his neck.
He's just there for numbers.
Just
Oh, no.
the number 7 is there for
Number
numbers.
7 is there for numbers. 160 people.
160 people.
Okay, waiting for this injection on a key corner here. 2 minutes to go. Reading inject.
Big swing and a miss!
Oh,
Massive
it's a
swing and a
reward.
miss, but they're going to reward.
Makes sense if it was the first one was off
That-
the body.
But that is a nice 40 seconds.
Okay, but they can't discuss as well because it's a reward.
You know, according to umpire Higgins, that isn't a rule.
It's not a rule.
Shout out to umpire Higgins. Is that a rule? Is that not a rule? We'd love to hear your comments. In fact, are there any comments? Do we have any more top chat? Top chat. No more chat.
Okay, everyone's watching for this re-injection.
That is an outrageous pull for 6.
Simon Faulkner.
No, Archie Phillips.
No, was that? No.
Oh, who was that?
That
Was
was
that
Simon.
Simon?
That was
Whoever that was, outrageous pull.
That was a pull off the hips for 4 runs. 1 bounce 4.
Reading
Captain Fantastic
driving in here.
today. 2 strokes, 1 save off the line.
This is 1 minute 46, less than that, 10 seconds, supposedly 9, 8, 7, out to the left-hand side.
4,
drag inside.
2,
Reading
1.
really needs to get the ball in
Is
here.
that time?
Is that time? Another 3 minutes. Great pick from the Reading player. Great pick inside the D. Out he goes. Good. Well done from Isaac Farrett. Pushes it out. That is a big shot, leading shoulder, and EG regained the ball. And we are a bit confused with how long's left. It's, I must admit, this is tense. But Max Lowry is on the ball.
Good overhead.
Huge overhead. Oh, what?
Wow, no one's around.
No one's
James
around.
was there,
James
maybe.
was there, but remember, EG are down to 10. This is really grinding it out, and I must say, I'm absolutely hating this, Rich. 170 viewers.
Gone up. Must have heard the vibes.
Yeah, if you... Oh, big whistle.
Keeper's off. Yeah.
Keeper is off. Keeper is
Chris
off.
Wyver relinquishes his position in the net.
I'd like to see Chris Wyver up front.
Yeah.
And I have relations with Jason Lee. My dad played with him. That was a foot there, wasn't it? But shout out Jason Lee if you're watching. We like the decision. We like you going for it. It's a big game, although it is 5-2 on aggregate. So is it that big?
11 Reading outfield players versus 9 East Grinstead outfield and a keeper. So 2-man technical advantage on the outfield.
Turnover in 25. Lovely skills by Matt Blood. Great pass through.
Oh,
Jack Webb. Good tackle by the Reading player.
Tackle again.
And Reading play it into the back 5. Oh, but it's gone off.
16.
That is a big miss trap there. And EG will slow this down, presumably. If I was them, I would really, really slow this down. And I'd probably put Max on the ball to lob it quite long. Big aerial from... miss trap. Reading are on the ball on the halfway line with who knows how long to go. No one knows. This is fascinating. Slap out to the left. Number 7 on the ball. He's not done anything in the game so far. Dribbles forward. Good dink inside. Wins a free hit outside the 25. Passes it over to the right-hand side, which is going to the right half. And now it's a 1v1. Plays the ball in. Great interception from Simon Faulkner. And Trev Delora, who has absolute wheels, passes it.
Unlucky.
All good tackle. And then Warren passes it forward. Not quite to who he wanted to be honest. And it's a EG ball. And EG are on the ball with umpire checks his watch. Who knows how long? Simon Faulkner, classic aerial forward. Trev picks up the ball, drives down the line. The Reading player has gone to ground. Rich.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so open net. Last couple seconds. Rostock plays line ball. Trevor Delora receives. Ball in. Deflection. Oh, unlucky Jack Webb on the deflection.
Sideline, I think. Sideline.
So probably around 20 seconds.
Currently, the 9 men of East Grinstead.
Yeah.
Great skills from Catlin in the 22, arguably in the wrong place. Warren passes it to the incorrect player, not Nick Catlin. Nick Catlin only does good things. Jack Webb plays it forward, good tackle from the Reading player. Turned over on the halfway line with Reading play forward on the right hand side. Pass forward, good defence from Rostock. Ball straight in, potentially. Oh my goodness, a big shot. Big shot, misses
Ben
wide.
Mackey's shouting in frustration there.
And there can't be long left, Rich.
I don't know.
There can't be long left.
Intercept, overheads.
Interesting aerial by Simon Faulkner.
Ball's coming back.
At East Grinstead. Ball in. Good save by Ollie Smart.
Yes.
And East Grinstead hold on for the 5-2 aggregate win. 5-2 aggregate. We love to see it.
5-2 on aggregate, somewhat just deserved.
But I must say a very, 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 very good game. Fair play to Reading for coming to their home game here and playing particularly well, to be honest. Great first quarter from them, but great fight back from East Grinstead. Man of the match, who are we going for?
It's a tough one. On the balance of, there's a few shout-outs. So Archie Phillips, Isaac Farrens.
Rossi and contingent, big shout out.
Yeah, obviously, probably on the balance of it and the result, I have to go with Simon Faulkner just with the 2 strokes and the save off the line. So 3 big plays in the game. My man of the match would be probably Simon Faulkner.
I think man of the match Simon Faulkner. Let's see what we've got. We've got number 15 beast mode in from Rupert Barden. Fantastic news. Bill Corfield, Glenn Maxwell, eat your heart out for the Simon Maxwell save. That is things we love to see. That was an absolutely outrageous pull shot and a key moment of the game.
So we got 20 likes. We got to a milestone.
Basically, everybody watching, thank you for watching, and a huge East Grinstead win at the Reading home fixture. Yeah. Fantastic news.
Goodbye and good night.
Goodbye and see you on the other side of the season.